With reversible transactions, more regulations, and an increase in censorship, will mass adoption make cryptocurrency more resemble the systems we're trying to flee? Hey, it's CoinFixer. I need to tell you something. Everything I say in this video is not financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before investing into anything. Alright, now with that out of the way, back to the video. The goal of cryptocurrency has been portrayed as mass adoption for years. We've expected to picture a world in which stable coins can be used to purchase coffee in the morning, and where mortgages can be placed on-chain for use as collateral in decentralized finance. Prices would probably reach an all-time high in a world where cryptocurrencies are widely used. But at what cost? To realize this future, concessions would inevitably be made to satisfy consumer expectations. Although it might appear that the widespread use of online banking created the conditions for a smooth transition to DeFi, customers of traditional finance are accustomed to a level of inherent security lacking in DeFi. In contrast to traditional finance, where transactions can be flagged as fraudulent and dishonest parties are barred from listing exchange-traded funds, there is no central authority in cryptocurrencies that investors can complain to or have initial coin offerings reviewed. Although this might seem intimidating, it's exactly what makes the space special, because teams can build products without restrictions and users are given full, sovereign control over their finances. Regulators would be forced to take the lead in determining the future of cryptocurrency as a result of increased consumer pressure, ensuring that on-chain activity complies with their compliance and know your customer standards. Similar teams would be disproportionately impacted by these changes, because large companies would be able to hire new teams that are solely dedicated to compliance or just pay their way through the fines. Small teams have helped cryptocurrency become what it is today. For example, 8 people formed the building team of Ethereum, compared to larger organizations which may be constrained by bureaucracy or a variety of stakeholders. Smaller teams can innovate and make decisions at a much faster rate. Mass regulation would hinder the innovation for which DeFi is known and effectively put an end to permissionless operations by raising the barrier to entry for smaller teams. An excellent illustration of how quickly regulation can change an industry is the recent sanctions against Tornado Cash. As a result, the sanctions, apps, relay layers, and remote procedure calls all move quickly to comply. This is understandable given that the developers cannot be expected to go to jail for upholding the principles of cryptocurrency. This example shows how regulators can stifle even the most unchangeable and decentralized projects if we apply the precedent set in this instance. It would appear impossible for cryptos to scale to widespread adoption without sacrificing its fundamental principles. Although the censorship-resistant, permissionless, and decentralized principles that permeate the entire industry are one of the main selling points of cryptocurrency, widespread adoption would undoubtedly impede, if not outright stop, such principles. As businesses come to terms with the reality of regulation, consolidations and concessions are likely to occur. Soon, the TradeFi industry that users and developers are trying to avoid would start to eerily resemble DeFi. However, this does not need to be the case. The fact that cryptocurrency has been marketed to the average consumer is one of the main reasons regulators are eager to crack down on it. The effects of Celsius and Anchor would have been much less severe if they had only affected a small number of knowledgeable users. Because of this, concentrating on crypto UX improvements without first creating anti-fragile systems is a recipe for disaster. Many people will overlook the underlying mechanics and believe they are secure if the user interface is simple enough. On the other hand, if crypto were designed for a user base that prioritizes its principles, it wouldn't need to meet the expectations of the typical consumer. Cryptocurrency has two possible futures. Either it will be permissionless, decentralized, and censorship resistant, but probably not both. While the notion of mass adoption as the ultimate goal has been taken for granted, it's possible that we should be planning for a future that protects crypto's fundamental concepts and those who desire them. while acknowledging that doing so might compromise mass adoption. Well, that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and do give this video a like and continue supporting the channel. Do consider subscribing. This has been the Coin Fixer. Till next time.